It is the only gubernatorial debate scheduled for Southern Oregon. And tonight, Governor John Kitzhaber and challenger Dennis Richardson took on some important and controversial topics. NBC5's Roma Villavicencio was at the debate. She joins us live with more. Roma?
Natalie, like you said, both candidates took on some major issues most important to Southern Oregonians, and Governor Kitzhaber didn't get off the hook on hot-button issues like his recent fiance's admissions and the Cover Oregon debacle. Democratic Governor John Kitzhaber fighting for his 5th term in office.
Values matter, and Mr. Richardson and I differ greatly on the values that I think underlie this great state.
His challenger, Central Point Republican Dennis Richardson, a lawyer and former Vietnam veteran who did not hold back Monday during a debate at our NBC5 studios.
Sadly, this governor has made our state a national joke.
Representative Richardson launching into recent admissions by the governor's fiancé about a 1997 planned marijuana grow and an illegal marriage. Also, questions about her role as First Lady to benefit private business ventures.
Now we're dealing with his fiancé, who sees nothing wrong with taking almost tripling her income in 1 year by taking money from companies that want to buy influence with the governor and with government. That's wrong. That's corrupt.
Well, there's 2 issues here. One has to do with what Sylvia did 17 years ago before I knew her. She's acknowledged those mistakes and stepped up and assumed responsibility for it. I think that's the right thing to do, and those issues are personal, and we have to work those out.
And speaking of personal, the governor says he takes personal responsibility for the failed Cover Oregon website.
I assume full responsibility this happened on my watch, but I also took responsibility for fixing it. We've downsized Cover Oregon. We'll have a functional website in November.
There's plenty of blame to go around, but ultimately it was the governor who handpicked the people that were going to be over this.
And when asked about the state's biggest economic problem, the two showed they're very different candidates with very different views.
We have our natural resources of our state that are not being utilized. I mean, it is a shame. It's a crying shame when we have all these forests and we can't even harvest them and replant like we've done for generations to past.
It's probably workforce. We have an abundance of open jobs in the state. We have an aging industrial workforce. If you are Oregon Iron Works or Vigor Industrial, they've got welding jobs coming open. Their average workforce is in their mid-50s. So there are great jobs out there. We're just not filling them.
Both the governor and Representative Richardson agreed they do not support Measure 91, opposed to the passage of recreational marijuana. Live in the studio, Roma Villavicencio, NBC5 News.